Question 22, f of x is equal to negative 6x squared plus 60x minus 126. Okay. The function f is defined by the given equation. Which of the following equivalent forms of the equation displays the maximum value of function as a constant or coefficient? Okay. Now, if I see this question, it's a quadratic equation. So, going to form a parabola. And if this a is less than 0, it's going to give us a downward parabola, right? So this h and k is the vertex and k is the maximum value, because if it is a downward parabola, then vertex is going to give you the maximum value. Now let's solve it first. My equation is y is equal to negative 6x squared plus 60x minus 126. If I take negative 6 common, left with be this. Okay, I can see that this question, if I solve by AC method, right, negative 10 and 21, so this and this, these can be the two numbers, so we can do middle term splitting. Okay, D can be the right option, but it's not. Why? Because we have to find a function which displays the maximum value of the function as a constant or a coefficient. That is, curveball or the trap of SAT. You will find out that your answer is correct. That means D is the right option, but this is not what is asked. So what is asked? Y is equal to negative 6 x squared minus 10x plus 21. Let's do completing the square first, and then we justify why we have to use this method. So if you do completing the squares, right, let's say this is my equation. So x squared minus 2xy plus y squared, this is the identity, right? This much part is given to us, which is this x squared minus 10x, right? Now let's break it. X squared minus 2 times 5 times y. So x is here, this one, not y, my bad. This is x, right? So this x is here as it is. Y is 5. And you should have y square here. So that means you will add the square of it and subtract the square of it. This is the first method. And plus 21 is as it is. Right? So what we have done, this is given to us. We tried to find out the value of y from here, added that value and subtracted that value. If we are adding it, we have to subtract it too to make the equation same. This is the first method. And if you choose another method, like whatever is this value, half it, add the square of it and subtract the square of it. So there are two methods to solve this. You can take either this approach or this approach. That's okay. Both ways you will be at the same point. Okay, so now that is negative 6. So this is x sine from here, because this is the square of 5. This is from here. And what is left? Negative 25 plus 21. That is equal to negative 6 x minus 5 whole squared, and that is negative 4. So this is equal to negative 6 x minus 5 whole squared. Negative 6 times negative 4 is plus 24, right? So this is the right option too. Now you have two correct answers, right? This one as well as this one. Which one to choose? You need the equation or the equivalent form which displays displays the maximum value. So what this equation is displaying? This is displaying the zeros, not the maximum value. Though it's a correct answer, right? But we need for display of maximum values, here it is displaying the maximum values 5 and 24. So that means C is the right option. That's a wonderful question because it is actually the SAT curveball side style of question.